Dragon Ball Super is back.
I feel incredible!
That's right, they have announced Dragon Ball Super 2, as well as another series called Dragon Ball Super Beerus. I'll get into that later, but first, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super 2. This is the biggest announcement of the two, and the one with the most questions from fans, so I will try my best to give you all the most thorough rundown. It has been 8 years since the original anime, or the Dragon Ball Super anime, ended with the Tournament of Power arc. And for a lot of people, that's the newest Dragon Ball they've seen. They haven't kept up with the other movies or the whole new series called Dragon Ball Daima. So what is the big deal about this announcement then? Well, although those two movies, Broly and Superhero, do take place after the Tournament of Power arc, they exist on their own, and they don't really further the narrative or address the previous arcs. This new series serves as a direct continuation to the Dragon Ball Super series, and will probably be a more straightforward sequel, one that casual fans of the show would come to expect. And even though it kind of looks like a spin-off, it serves more as like an in-between-quel between Z and Super, if you will. It was a passion project of the late great Toriyama, and as such it is more of its own self-contained goofy story. Dragon Ball Super 2, however, it follows the manga, and this announcement states that it will adapt the Galactic Patrol arc. Now this doesn't sound too exciting, it sounds like a Jocko filler arc, but this arc is more commonly known amongst fans as the Moro arc. And I don't want to give anything away for people who haven't read the manga, but the consensus amongst fans is that Moro is one of the better arcs in Super. So is that it? Well, as of right now, the announcement of Dragon Ball Super 2 was not very detailed. So although there have been other arcs, like the Granola arc in the Super manga, it is not confirmed, so I wouldn't assure everybody that those will be adapted. All we know is that this arc, the Moro arc or the Galactic Patrol arc, has gone into production. And that's the other thing. For people wondering when is this coming out, there is no release date scheduled, but the announcement was just that they went into production, so you could expect it late this year or even 2027. But do you know what does have a release date? In fall of 2026, you can expect Dragon Ball Super Beerus, which isn't exciting at all. This is going to be the third time that they adapt the Beerus arc, or the Battle of Gods arc. But I think this is just a response to the fact that they really rushed the animation they put out the first time when they adapted the show. But beyond that, this is all the information that we have. So if you have any other questions, comment below. I'll try to get to them if I know the answer, or somebody else will. And let me know, are you excited about this? Because I've heard people saying that they've lost interest in Dragon Ball as a whole. If you are interested though, you can check my channel. I did a retrospective on Dragon Ball Super. A lot of people really hate it, and I wanted to look back and see, was it really that bad? And I did a recap of everything you need to know about the original Dragon Ball series for people who haven't seen that series, or for some reason you don't know anything about Dragon Ball, you want to get into it and this is your first video for some reason. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.